Hey everybody, it's JT from VapeStarsNetwork.com. First and foremost, I am not fully educated and knowledgeable about 20-watt devices, wattage. I'm just not. I know what I know to study, and I also have the presence of mind not to claim to be a professional. I'm not. There are many far more qualified people than myself to give specific instruction on wattage, even devices, okay? I am here to give my style of review. If you don't want to call it a review, then it's a quick look at different devices and juices, things of that nature. So, that being said, I have a couple 20-watt devices, okay? DNA20 powered devices. I've got a box style device, and then I've got another one a little more slim. I'll be honest with you, I'm eager to review and to speak about them. I don't feel qualified as I just got these very recently, and I'm still playing with them and figuring out how they fire, what this board, what this system is really all about. I will say that I do really enjoy these devices. This is a Proto Vapor XPV. Got it from a buddy in a trade. Actually got the other box mod DNA20 in a trade as well. I really enjoy them. I like the ability to turn up or down the wattage depending on the juice I'm vaping on, the atomizer that I'm vaping on, my mood, the time of day, what clothes I'm wearing, whatever. I like that freedom. I like that I have a screen that I can look at pretty numbers. Okay? I like those things. I enjoy these devices. In my opinion, the biggest draw with these over another variable voltage, variable wattage device or devices before this is the fact that it goes up to 20 watts. That's really the game changer as I see it with these devices, with this circuit board, I guess, this DNA board that's in here, which allows, and you can do the math. I like to lead people to different things and let them discover them on their own. I feel like that makes more of an impact. But you can do some work with an Ohm's law calculator or just run the numbers. They will fire up to 20 watts. I get questions all the times. What's the lowest resistance I can run on a DNA20? Well, just think about it and run the numbers and do some legwork, some homework. It goes up to 20 watts. Okay. Mine, I'm not sure if there's others that are different, but my two devices run off of standard 18650 batteries, rated at 3.7 volts. Okay. Fully charged, you might get 4.2 volts coming from your battery and down until it's time to charge. So, depending on the charge of your battery, you can run the numbers and decide what's the lowest resistance, 20 watts. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I'm not trying to be technical. I'm not trying to sound like I know exactly what's going on. I understand Ohm's law, the relationship between voltage, wattage, resistance, but the DNA20 device, the boards in here, I'm not really sure if I turn it up to 20 watts, but I put a 2 ohm atomizer on here, does this board use its own brain, its own algorithm to decide how many watts to push to it? I think that's what goes on. Sometimes I've turned it up and fired it, and while it's firing, it will flash. Okay? I think that tells me that it's actually firing lower than that. Those are things that I like to learn from you folks. Comment. If you are the DNA20 guru, comment on this post and let me know. For everybody else, there's a lot to look into. These devices are fairly expensive. A DNA30 has just been released. So that does make the DNA20s maybe a little cheaper, a little easier to get a hold because some people are upgrading to the DNA30. So there's a lot of these devices out there. Maybe, maybe not in your area, but they're really nice. You're able to adjust the power. You're able to charge them with a cord or simply remove the battery and pop another battery in. You're able to fire different resistances of atomizers that you may not been able to fire on other variable wattage devices. That's about all I feel comfortable saying at this point. I'm going to do quick reviews of the XPV and also the Sigeli 20W. Sigeli just put out a 20-watt device. I'll do a quick review of that, but this is about as deep as I'm really going to get because I'm still learning. So, do some legwork. Let's all research and learn together. I will post some information in the comments below or even in a new post as I learn, and I'll definitely update and record once I'm smart enough to do so. Thanks, everybody.